Here's Dr. Jani Ingram, Professor of Chemistry and Biochemistry, in the spotlight.
The importance of cancer research at NAU, I think, is maybe threefold. There's definitely researchers here at NAU that have a lot to contribute. There's also our growing collaboration with the Arizona Cancer Center, where they definitely are a big part of the things that we do up here, but I think we're also becoming a big part of what they're doing, working with us as scientists, but also even some of our unique capabilities here at NAU. And then finally, it's just a wonderful place to work with students and give them the opportunity to really see what working in the world of cancer is all about outside of the classroom. I think a lot of times students don't get that opportunity to really get a taste of how one would go about having a career in something like cancer research or even in the medical world before they get to graduate school. So I think those are the types of things that NAU really has to offer to that area. Well, my specific research is really in environmental health. I'm an analytical chemist. I worked for 12 years in the Department of Energy lab doing environmental chemistry. When I came to NAU, this wonderful opportunity to get involved in the Native American cancer, at that point, research program was opened up to me, where I could take my skills as an analytical chemist and my work in the environmental world and sort of marry that with a collaborator down at the Arizona Cancer Center and really look at exposure on the Navajo Nation. There's definitely some issues with that, but there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And so our side of it is really going out and characterizing the exposure, and then being able to work with our collaborator Margaret Briel down at the Cancer Center and then see how potentially can this cause cancer. Many Native American students decide to come to Flagstaff, whether they be Navajo or Hopi, but also because of the infrastructure that has been built over time, we get students from other tribes also who see this as a great opportunity. And beyond students, I think there's a great tie to the communities in terms of the work that has been done through the Native American Institute that is even growing into being a new building. And so I think there is kind of a grab back to the community and an important utilization of their knowledge and how we can really grow as a university in terms of really diversifying our outlook in a sense. I mean, we have these resident elders from different tribes that play a role in some of the curriculum and also in some of the advisement for our administrations. I think NAU offers some of the best opportunities for students to do research, again, particularly for the undergraduate students. We really work closely and rely on our undergrads to play a large role in our research. And quite honestly, I believe that those undergrads then step up to the plate and do some really nice work. I mean, we're not afraid to take a freshman into our lab and sort of, work with them, and by the time they're seniors, they're just doing some incredible work. For Native students, I think it's been really nice for me. I've worked with a number of different Native students, and I mean, I'm a member of the Navajo tribe, but my language skills aren't great, and so it's been really wonderful to be able to, sort of say, you need to help me here. And I think that makes students even more plugged into the research, and it becomes their project as opposed to just something that they're working on. In the hopes for the future in cancer research, particularly for NAU, are centered on really growing our capabilities, both labor-wise, so some more faculty members And then facilities, I mean, it's really difficult. I'm an analytical chemist. Instruments are very important, so that we can do the measurements here ourselves and answer those questions ourselves. And then I really hope that we can increase the number of Native students that are working in our labs. Sometimes I think it's a little intimidating, so how do we maybe work closer with the Native American Student Services group and some other groups to really improve those opportunities for those students and other students on campus.